Oh. Raw starts in a minute.
Certainly, yeah, that too.
Sorry, man.
All right, back it up. Get out of here.
I'm trying to back it up.
Why are you still down on the floor?
My Surface goes charging.
Still? You're done charging.
No. I did take it off the charger for a bit, and then I came back to charge it again, so that way I can keep it on for the entirety of this episode.
No, I didn't see the preview. I needed you to wake me up, bro. Why didn't you wake me up?
Sorry.
Oh, God damn it. I need to do the preview for Mom.
Hold on, let me back out this. Oh. I'll let you do it since you're the more expert at it. Oh, never mind. Got it. Ugh.
This is Omaha, Nebraska. On Monday Night Raw, it's live on Netflix. It's presented by DoorDash. You know, Balor is here, and the question is, who will step up to take the Oba Femi Open Challenge tonight? Also tonight, we have a trio match. The OG outbound in America. And the three brothers. No, microphone. That's Julio and Ruca.
What? Oh my God, no.
Also a high flying soul Ruca is here. She officially joins the Monday Night roster live tonight. And what a tag team this is going to be. The Intercontinental Champion Penta and Je'Von Evans. They take on All Ego, Ethan Page and Rusev tonight. And last week, Jacob Fatu turned his knee for the World Championship into a family ceremony with an attack on his cousin, the champion, Roman Reigns, will sign the contract for his Backlash match later on tonight, here on Monday Night Raw.
What are we starting off with? Oh.
Get my music away. We need to go to my Hold it. Jacob Fatu is not here yet. I was trying to tell you.
Oh my God. Holy crap.
You're in my way.
Oh my God.
Roman is in a mood tonight.
Seeing Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns face off is crazy.
Mercenary, Seth freaking Rollins, kicked it up Monday Night Raw tonight as he looks towards Saturday and Backlash in Tampa, where he takes on his former Vision.
Braun Breaker!
Ambushing Rollins from behind and now beating the hell out of the former leader of the division.
What a start to Raw.
Seth Rollins brought all that upon himself, and then it was excommunicated by Breaker last year.
Dude, this is just a flat-out assault right now, bro.
Beating him to the punch here tonight. These two men Saturday at Backlash, but Rollins is going to be in any shape to get there. Boy, I'm afraid that Seth Rollins may have bitten off a bit more than he could chew when it comes to the unpredictable match. I can't disagree with your assessment of the situation, but look at the intensity in the eyes of Braun Breaker. And Breaker now assaulting security, causing him into the pound cave and going after Rollins for more. And remember, Rollins with a shoulder problem cost him 6 months of his career. At this one, shoulder first into the step. At this rate, I don't know if Rollins is going to make it to Tampa to Backlash. General Manager Adam Pearce trying to call Breaker off.
What it said, say Roman?
You said you're in my way. Jeez, what a sick spear right there by Braun Breaker.
Just destroyed Seth Rollins with a spear. Well, Braun Breaker made it very clear that he didn't need Seth Rollins anymore. That it's time for him to break out, for him to be the star. And Corey, Seth Rollins finds himself in all sorts of trouble heading to Backlash Saturday in Tampa.
And this is all, unfortunately, a result of Seth Rollins and his own decisions. Rollins has burned every bridge he had ever built in the locker room. Rollins is a man without a country, and he now finds himself in the crosshairs of Braun Breaker.
And it's interesting you mentioned that. I sat down with Seth Rollins earlier today for an interview that's going to air on the Countdown Show Saturday, and he admitted he made this bet, and he has got to deal with it on his own against Breaker come Saturday. Well, let's switch gears now and talk about what could perhaps be some trouble in paradise for the Judgment Day.
Trouble in paradise for the Judgment Day. What do you mean by that?
You're not supposed to be anything.
Roxy,
I can't help but that was a Kofi Kingston reference, brother.
You cannot trust Liv. In fact, you can't trust anyone in the Judgment Day.
Look, Finn, I'm with the Judgment Day, and I have a match to get ready for. Get out of here before you get hurt.
You know what? Good luck with your match. I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, JD, this.
As you guys know, Stephanie is injured, so don't have to worry about her anymore. But now, time to talk about the not so positive news. Like, what the hell was Finn doing in the clubhouse last week? I don't know what Finn was thinking. He's delusional. Well, you see, I'm not worried about Finn and Roxanne because JD's going to take care of Finn tonight. I'm worried about you. Why did Finn think it was okay to talk to you? And why didn't you tell me? And why do I need to watch Netflix to figure out what's going on in the Judgment Day? Well, I didn't mention it because I made it very clear to Finn. I told him to get out of the clubhouse and to never come back. You're right, though. I should have said something. But Liv, you know I'm loyal to the Judgment Day. Yeah, I know, Roxanne. And I'm actually really glad to hear you say that because I believe in you. You and Raquel are our next women's tag team champions. We just can't let anything get between the family, okay? So I want you to make me a promise. Promise me that you won't keep any more secrets from your family. I promise. You promise what?
Jesus
I
Christ.
promise that I'll never keep any secrets from the Judgment Day family. Good. You guys ready?
So,
Let's go.
Nah.
Oh,
We're getting right into it. Oh, this is going to be good. And I hope Finn and JD actually get a good match here.
the last match they had was good.
I thought it was.
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Bray to Window, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor. Now, Finn Balor thought his issues with JD McDonagh, Dominic Mysterio and company went away a few weeks back. Apparently not. Finn has to shoulder some level of responsibility. Paul Balor, who's excommunicated from the Judgment Day, yet still somehow infiltrated the clubhouse. Tonight on Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor will have to pay for that mistake as he goes one-on-one with his longtime protege, JD McDonagh. Next.
Nice to see Finn Balor back in the with his winning ways, though. Good sign.
No, I need a snack.
Need a snack?
You're gonna help me.
I will give you that snack in just a moment. All right.
You saw Roxanne's expression, right?
Yeah. I think she's going to turn on.
Yeah.
Although I would not be surprised if. What do you want?
I want to be surprised tonight.
All right, if you're going to have a snack, I'm going to have my snack. I'm going to have some M&Ms.
It isn't really a snack.
Nope. All right, so how are we liking this beginning of Raw?
Starting off hot. I mean, they have to. So go home, show the Backlash.
I'd like to certainly apologize for not waking you up earlier. Now I'm being beaten up, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good. This is not good.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be the best movie of 2026.
All this?
Yep.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Oscar nominated, Golden Globe nominated.
It's not going to be Golden Globe nominated.
Oh yeah,
Now you're just speaking ridiculousness.
it will though. For Sheep number 4's performance.
Sure, we'll see about that.
On my hopes.
Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, August 1st and 2nd. 2-day conference on sale.
No, thank you.
Ticketmaster. We're in Omaha, Nebraska tonight for Monday Night Raw as we await Backlash this coming Saturday. One-on-one match between Finn Balor and the Judgment Day's JD McDonagh, Dominic Mysterio at ringside in support of JD McDonagh. Mentioned before, Balor beat Dominic at WrestleMania in his demon persona. He would knock off JD McDonagh after that in a one-on-one matchup. But Finn Balor was all over. But
Notice Dominic Mysterio's out there.
All over once the Judgment Day.
Yeah, I thought Liv would be out there too, but Liv's not out there, so that's interesting.
This is a massive opportunity for JD McDonagh to take the next step in his career by finally getting out of the shadow of Finn Balor. You call it a shadow, and you mentioned that JD McDonagh has absolutely zero loyalty when it comes to old friends. Over 2 decades ago, it was JD McDonagh who walked into Finn Balor's training school in Bray, Ireland. He said, "I want to be a professional wrestler." What did Finn Balor do? Well, Balor said, "I'll teach you." For 20 years, he mentored this kid to get to this point in his career. In fact, these two were World Tag Team Champions together on 2 different occasions. And McDonagh instead aligns himself with Dirty Dom, who currently holds gold in the world of WWE. Dirty Dominic Mysterio, the reigning, defending AAA Mega Champion. Who else hangs out in the Judgment Day Clubhouse? The Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, who might very well be the next Women's Tag Team Champion, Roxanne and Raquel. Why on earth wouldn't JD McDonagh want to surround himself with winners like he has in the Judgment Day? Maybe, again, loyalty? Loyalty doesn't pay the bills, Michael. Oh, and speaking of loyalty, what do you think of this whole Roxanne Perez situation? I have no reason to doubt Roxanne. Roxanne has proven. Oh, look at Dominic. What a cheap shot to Balor. JD McDonagh takes advantage. That's on Balor. Finn should have expected some sort of interference by Dirty Dom. Finn took his eye off the ball, and JD made him pay. Again, Roxanne Perez goes way back with Finn Balor as well. Remember, Finn Balor brought her into the Judgment Day, so perhaps Roxanne does owe him something. Perhaps, if you apply the same logic, it could be another JD McDonagh situation. Oh, maybe there's a side of Finn Balor that you and I aren't privy to. Maybe there's a side of Finn that isn't who he shows himself to the world to. Oh, maybe Roxanne is figuring that out like JD already has. Oh, listen, I'm not saying Finn Balor is the be-all and end-all. He's had a lot of issues in his career. I mean, he's one of the men that formed Judgment Day, right? I mean, very questionable choice over the years by Balor. Here's the cover now on McDonagh. JD.
It's going to be really interesting to see like what this Monday Night Raw is going to look like. By the way, this trios match is going to look weird.
So excited for
Yeah, but
notice this time.
We're calling it a trios match. Wonder why. Are they? I don't know. May the fourth be with you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but like we talk about what's been going on with like the tag team division. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen because this is the first night on Monday Night Raw without the New Day in the mix. I'm really intrigued to see where this goes because I don't know.
Like for example, they called Fatal Influence versus Charlotte and Rhea Ripley.
A 6-woman tag.
Yeah, a 6-woman tag.
Every time JD does something good, Finn gets
technical.
That doesn't go a long enough time. It's time for JD to show the world he can stand on his own.
I think a lot of people have been upset about WWE as of late. I think the only way WWE can get themselves back on track is like I feel like their strategy of getting younger. I think it will pay off in the long run, but like the only way they're going to do that is they need to put on some incredible matches, and then on top of that, they got to limit those commercials because those commercials are like hindering the flow of like shows. Like you saw it with WrestleMania with the amount of commercials they were sprinkling in.
The only one they got to control the commercials for is
Yeah.
shows.
all sorts of problems for Balor.
Oh.
Here comes Roxanne. Roxanne Perez on her way to the ring. Perhaps a moment of truth for Perez.
Well, this is interesting.
Little Caesars 4-in-1 sticks.
I'm intrigued. I have no idea what the heck's gonna happen there.
They're perfect for sharing. Squeezing 2 through 16. Just look at all these toppings. They're making me hungry. Share new Little Caesars 4-in-1 sticks for only $7.99. Pizza. Nothing stops Ram. That means we deliver knockouts. Boom. We don't just ride the bull.
We are the bull.
We're light duty, heavy duty, heavy D8s, hurricanes, and Hellcats. And we're backing up with America's bet.
I bet.
What?
This goes one of two ways. Either she quote unquote accidentally helps Finn Balor beat JD McDonagh. Because notice, she's on the opposite side of the ring from Dominic Mysterio.
Yes.
So either she accidentally helps Finn Balor, or she distracts Finn Balor and he loses.
I don't know. I really don't know what to believe, to be quite honest with you. Oh, the opening segment was rated an A. Rightfully so. They said the top takeaways, you're in my way, Rollins told Reigns in their brief face-to-face. This felt like a teaser for a major main event down the line, perhaps as soon as SummerSlam or as late as WrestleMania 43. The other is Breakker looked like a killer here, tearing through Rollins and leaving no doubt as to who the physically superior competitor is. Of course, based on booking trends, that would seem to suggest that Rollins goes over Saturday at Backlash. I'm going with Braun Breaker. I think Braun Breaker beats Seth at Backlash. Although it wouldn't shock me if Seth Rollins beats Braun Breaker. By the way, that's Carly Bright, right? The recently released Carly Bright, to point out.
We got Rhea Ripley and Redacted here.
Interesting.
Monka, what a woofer.
So, according to Wikipedia, Living Raquel are out here.
Roxanne's out here, Dominic's out here, Finn Balor, and all sorts of people. It's a family affair for the Judgment Day, Cole. Everybody out here in support of JD McDonagh. Wait a minute. Did Liv come out here in support of JD McDonagh, or did she come out here to keep an eye on Roxanne Perez? You and your aspersions that you refuse to stop casting. This is a family affair, Michael. This is no different than me going to my daughter's softball game. Everybody's here. Yeah, the family's actually nice. Here comes Balor. Balor fighting back. McDonagh sent across the ring.
Whoa! I think McDonagh slipped. That's probably why. Yeah, they covered it. I'll give them credit where credit is due. These two have so much chemistry.
I know.
I guarantee you, if you put a title on the line, these two could cook. Of course. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
He's okay.
Yo, somebody got to check on Finn
He's
though.
okay. I saw. He didn't land on his neck. He landed high shoulders.
Look at this. Oh,
He landed.
you gotta give Finn Balor credit. That could have gone way worse. By the way, according to
Look at those welts.
Jesus Christ, I'm telling you, this is physical. But that's what I was about to say. According to Wikipedia, they're saying that Liv Morgan's the leader of Judgment Day. Do you agree, basically? Because I didn't think she was the leader of the Judgment Day.
Making all the moves.
Liv Morgan being the. Yep, here comes Liv or Dom.
All right, just I saw it.
Oh, Dom's about to get picked out, boys.
Shut up, Court. Oh, is it Liv and Dom? No, it's just Dom. Liv saw it.
Up to the top rope, trying to take advantage.
Oh!
He's got him.
Woo! What a match. Sounds like
It helps that you got a hot crowd too in Omaha.
yeah.
By the way, we don't have a Nebraska wrestler, right?
Oh, if there is, it's not WWE.
Something's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna
I
happen.
don't know, but this match.
This has been a really good match. And they're beginning. Oh, here we go.
Roxanne? Liv?
That's the hammer. That's the hammer that Dominic Mysterio.
It's the ring bell hammer.
From the timekeeper earlier on. Liv just tossed it to Roxanne. Roxanne now with hammer in hand. Right to Finn Balor.
Right to the chest.
Roxanne with a hammer to Balor.
That one side. Oh, no, just a headbutt.
Collapses into the cover.
Ooh. Told you.
What a win. Nah. I think this is more of a ploy.
I was wrong. Roxanne Perez showing her loyalty to the Judgment Day tonight.
Nah. I think Roxanne did that just so she could get more trust out of Liv Morgan. I think there's more to it. I think at some point Roxanne's gonna turn on Liv. Oh, what the frick? What the hell am I doing? Oh, by the way, first win for JD McDonagh this year.
You have to hope that the situation with the Judgment Day is finally over, or he's going to get seriously hurt. Balor needs to learn to leave well enough alone and move on. The Judgment Day is doing just fine without. And Netflix programming, before he was Hulk Hogan, he was Terry Bollea. Uncovered a man behind the legend in this.
Oh, God.
Documentary.
I'm sorry, no disrespect. We've seen this documentary ad 100 million times. We don't need to see it again. God. It's like we just can't escape.
At least this was a different ad.
They're a great promo. On a scale of 1 to 10, Hulk Hogan was a 10.
Your Richter scale spins around 3 to 4 times. It's not an earthquake. It's just me crushing that big Elijah over my head in the sun though.
Hulk Hogan would talk for 59 seconds exactly. And I was like, Cat, that's the tape.
Oh, I don't think things. There's nothing.
Here's what I please Sheamus return. I need a Sheamus return so badly. I forgot to eat these.
Jackie Redmond with you backstage in Omaha. I've got eyes on Seth Rollins. Seth, I'm so sorry to bother you. You are clearly in pain after that spear from Braun Breaker, but I think everyone is wondering what this might mean for Backlash. Are you going to be okay?
Jackie, Backlash is in 5 days. I'll be fine. I told the kid last week, if you take your chances, you better be able to finish the job. I ain't dead yet.
Well, Cole, sounds like Seth is down but not out.
Thanks a lot, Jackie. We'll look forward to Backlash on Saturday. Well, last week, Jacob Fatu pulled out one of the rarest yet fabled moves in professional wrestling. The Tongan Death Grip. And it forced Roman Reigns to accept this challenge for a world title match at Backlash. We'll show you the attack when we return to Raw.
Step into Netflix house. A place to brave the upside down.
Oh, bubble tickle. Oh,
Embrace your podcast.
okay, now predictions for Wednesday season 3.
I don't.
Don't say I don't know.
I think the biggest one is I think Enid's going to go the entire season as a werewolf.
Oh, really?
I think she's going the entire season as a werewolf.
Honest to God, I don't even remember how the last season ended.
I remember, so she became an alpha at the end of the season. So she's a werewolf for like potentially for good. So I think for the entirety of the season, she's going to be a werewolf.
What happened in the finale?
All I remember is Enid becomes the alpha, so she's going to be a werewolf for like, I think either the entirety of the season or maybe the first half, and you had Tyler end up linking up with, that music teacher. Like I think the music teacher's like helping her.
Oh,
the female music teacher's helping out Tyler. They revealed who Ophelia is, who is being played by Eva Green. Okay, and I think Wednesday's just searching for Enid.
And then they show. Did they show other bro? The big jackal guy.
I don't remember.
I gotta rewatch that season. Honestly,
What a season, though. I love season 2 Wednesday was really
that was
good.
a fantastic season, but for some reason I can't remember.
Well, I mean, there was.
I can remember one thing from the season.
Are you talking about the dead dance?
No.
The dead dance. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
What?
What?
The opening to that one episode when they switch bodies.
Oh God.
Remember?
Oh God, dude,
With
that was a
Wednesday?
freaking nightmare.
Dude.
That was a freaking nightmare to watch. It was a freaking nightmare to watch.
Oh my God! Listen.
No, I heard what you said. I heard what you said. What? The Wednesday thing?
Yeah. The one where she.
No,
Even.
no, that was before the channel even started.
It was in September.
Yeah, but I didn't even think of it. The only thing that was linked to it was my thoughts about it. Wednesday season 2. That's it.
Dude, our reaction to that was hilarious. We're like, "What the heck is this? Is this happening?"
I don't even remember my reaction to it. To be honest with you.
Dude, they just showed Kit Wilson's shirt and then Roman Reigns Cody Rhodes.
The fact they're advertising Kit Wilson's crazy.
That's awesome.
What is this theme song?
1 Pacific with our countdown show, the second hour. ESPN2. Then it's Backlash, where the first hour will be on
For some
ESPN2.
reason, this theme song is giving me like
ESPN after the Unlimited Planet, of course, Netflix
Miami vibes.
Then the post-show follows
Whoa.
Backlash. The main event,
It's
of
like
course,
they're-
Roman Reigns defending against Jacob Fatu, the world heavyweight title.
I mean, they're in Tampa, so makes sense.
Laredo, Texas.
I love how it said up next. A recap.
There's an old saying, the title don't make the man makes the title.
Hey, though. We went really long into that match without a commercial break. It took all the way until Rock said for it.
11, and that was over 12 minutes. That match lasted a while, and it was a really good match.
That match was awesome. That was pay-per-view worthy match. I can't lie.
I stutter when I told
From an
you
in-ring perspective, that was a pay-per-view level match.
that title.
That could have been at Backlash, and it wouldn't have been bad.
Like me, Roman. 12 years of suffering, not knowing what the next meal was gonna be. So when y'all was up here running the bloodline, I was broke, grinding on the front line. But it ain't how you start.
There's
it's how
rumors
you finish.
that because Roman Reigns is got no TV dates throughout the month of June, they could They might put the title on Jacob.
Here's the thing.
I don't think they will.
Here's the thing. They're saying he has the TV date for all of June, correct? That's not true. That's not essentially true. The reason why they're saying that is because originally he was heavily advertised for those episodes of Raw in June. They're only saying that just because he was removed from the advertising from the Monday Night Raws in June. It was never actually fully reported that he's not going to be there. They're just going after him being removed from the advertising. So I don't. Something tells me that I don't think he's gonna be gone.
Roman Reigns, the World Heavyweight Champion, has already arrived. We're still waiting the arrival of his opponent, Jacob Fatu. When the Samoan Werewolf gets here, the dotted line will be signed tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, ringside, thanks for joining us. Corey Graves, Mike,
Let's be honest.
let's talk a bit.
Without Gunther and Cody just started, that match is going to be a Saturday Night main event.
Yet it is fabled within the professional wrestling community. It is
At Backlash.
by the uncle of Jacob Fatu, one of the baddest men on the face of this earth, Fatu. It's not a move you can learn in wrestling school. This is something that's passed down through generations, and it's given with a certain expectation. It will only be used for certain circumstances. It seems as though Jacob Fatu has figured it out. He has mastered the calm and destiny, a thing that few men walking the earth can say they have been able to do. This is big trouble for Rome. It causes nerve issues because the attack goes to the Adam's apple. It forces the breath to be cut off, and eventually you will pass out. We'll get into that more later on tonight, but right now it's time for our Morgan and Morgan highlight of the night.
Highlight of the night is presented by Morgan and Morgan.
Did you see the video on YouTube where Logan Paul's talking to Joe Hendry behind the scenes about and then Joe Hendry's like, "Oh, you really inspire me," and then he ends up going out there and just freaking talks crap about him.
Oh no, that's hilarious.
Joe Hendry would attempt to fight off the threat of the vision,
What's the plan
but the
here?
numbers
Because
would prove to be too much. Logan
when they
Paul
brought the Street Profits back, I thought, okay, Street Profits, Usos, New Day in the same brand. I'm like, sign me up, and then New Day leaves. I'm like,
for the tag team
The Usos, Street Profits, Vision, Street Bros, LWO,
The Street Profits
War
made it
Raiders.
very clear.
That's a
Alpha
fantastic-
Academy.
Alpha Academy. That's a fantastic tag team.
if they
What
put
does SmackDown?
nobody, what does NXT have?
He's
Nobody.
gonna go to the rings and pick up the mic and Boris all the stand. Listen, it sounds like a duck. Like a duck. Quack, quack. I'm the best wrestler in the world. Quack. Hey, let me sing a song. Is Seth Rollins still breathing? Yes, he is.
You know who's not going to be breathing when I'm done with them? Joe Hendry. Wise man, I'm going to beat him to a pulp. I swear to God, you let me get my hands on this guy. I am going to hospitalize him permanently. Permanently, Mr. Wiseman, please.
And that's why tonight you're not fighting Joe Hendry.
What?
The breaker almost got himself suspended at the beginning of the show. Brock Lesnar retired on me. If you get your hands on Joe Hendry tonight, they're going to end up throwing you in jail for what you do to him. That's why tonight it's Joe Hendry versus Austin Theory.
I got Joe Hendry. You want me to get smacked? I'm smacked. You want me to get hurt? I'm hurt. I'm going to put the pressure on Logan. All you got to do, just watch. Just relax. We're going to be home. Right? We're going to get home. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
It's like a frat house in there.
Oh, smash the What's the Oba Femi Open Challenge? Who the hell's that answer?
I hope it's Sheamus
Open Champion?
or Otis.
Otis?
I could see it being Otis.
Otis?
Gets TV time.
Here's my thing with the Oba Open. I would call it that. The Oba Open slides off the top. If it's just a bunch of squash matches, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. I want some competitive match. It doesn't have to be like 5 minutes, or it doesn't have to be like 15 minutes. It could be like 6 or 7 minutes. While still being competitive, you know what I mean?
Forward to this one, because the Intercontinental Champion Penta is going to team up with the young OG Je'Von Evans. They take on Ethan Page and Rusev. Tag team action live.
Oh, true.
On Netflix.
I didn't know M&M's like eating M&M's.
Who's eating M&M's?
What have you done?
Look, I won't judge. They're so airy, so crispy.
Think you know someone. M&M caramel, not rock.
Ben Balor and JD McDonagh's match was rated a B. Here are the takeaways. This was overbooked, but it made sense within the context of the story. Mysterio has unfinished business with Balor and obviously wanted him to lose. Meanwhile, there was the dark cloud of Perez's allegiances hanging overhead, and those, at least for the time being, appeared to have been answered with her involvement in the finish. The second takeaway. The end game here is still Perez versus Morgan for the Women's World title, and that should be a strong match if and when it finally happens. And number 3, speaking of match quality, Balor and McDonagh were a tad off at different points, including the aforementioned Spanish Fly, which could have been far worse for both men than it was.
You said what?
I said, speaking of match quality, Balor and McDonagh were a tad off at different points, including the aforementioned Spanish Fly, which could have been far worse for both men than it was.
I don't feel like they were off. Okay. They weren't off. It's just that's just the way they're wrestling the match.
WWE superstars.
Wow, child.
Wave 2.
The match lasted 11:45, so almost 12 minutes.
Yeah, that could have been a pay-per-view match. That would have been that.
How many matches? So Oba Femi obviously had a match. We had the trios match, and then Joe Hendry also.
Night Raw. Penta, the
JD.
Je'Von Evans teaming up against this man.
Well, they're gonna have Ethan Page come out last.
Had a match against Penta. Very upset after the loss.
Still one of the best entrance teams in the business, bro. You wanna chill up with the smoke.
No, the 2 entrances they actually showed was Ethan Page and Penta. The Intercontinental
Talk about
Champion.
imposing to
Oh, dude.
ego and
Those airbrush tights
And the question
for
on everyone's
freaking,
mind is, how will these two
Je'Von
work together as a team? Well, we got a bit of a hint in this social media post.
We won't fail next week. But if you do, you don't have to worry about Penta. You don't have to worry about the WWE Intercontinental title. Because you're going to have to be worried about Rusev.
I like that because fear
That must
is a
have
great
been on
motivator, Michael Cole. On one side of the ring, you've got Penta, Cerro Miedo, no fear. On the other side, you've got all ego Ethan Page, who subscribes to Mucho Miedo.
They need to book this for Backlash. Give me it.
And essential for
You know what we want.
Give me what I want.
Give me the Fatal 4-Way at Backlash, please.
Cocky young man. One of the things
There's
I've
room
noticed
for
about
one
Page
more
is the fact
match.
that he's much
I'm
bigger
getting word.
than you imagine.
This is the Raw before
Deceptively
Backlash,
large,
and they're just not having this
powerful as
guy.
well.
Unless
Now,
a
Rusev,
crazy
speaking of
Raw
powerful,
happens,
taking the fight to
I feel
Je'Von
like this
Evans,
might be a
Rusev
Saturday
upset
night's main event
maybe an opportunity to perhaps earn a future title match.
You know what I'm saying?
He was defeated by
see
Penta.
that.
I'm having worries, because think about it.
Match with the help of Ethan Page, and then Je'Von
They're
Evans came back
just
to
now
the out.
having this tag.
Recently out of
I might have to
the
move
line of
since
Bulgaria
Marcus.
returned to WWE in hopes of
Get up.
redeeming the locker room and saving superstars from making the same errors he did. And I think it took a few weeks. But
The mother has arrived.
Maybe I need to focus on myself. And that's what Rusev has been doing.
I will get my novel track for that next time. I was supposed to wake up at 2, but I woke up at 5.
The Intercontinental title because of that
We'll get it done.
cutter. Rusev coming off the
Got
ladder.
another reminder that it's missing.
Novel tracker.
I'll
get it done.
WrestleMania.
Never trust the process.
Oh, ego. Sorry, I know you love this guy. He loves that you talk about him. I spoke to him earlier today, and he said, you know what the best thing about being on Monday Night Raw is the fact that Corey Graves handles all my propaganda for me.
Yep.
Ethan Page is a bright young man, Cole.
I want to scoot it
One of
that
the most
way.
complete superstars of
That's one of the
Monday
wheels
Night
you forgot
Raw
to
roster.
like that.
Former NXT champion, former North American champion, longest reigning
Je'Von and Ethan, oh.
champion of all time.
Oh,
Why he earned the moniker of the greatest North American.
oh,
That includes all three countries. Evans now. Suplex by Je'Von Evans.
Oh, he's on the walk. Penta walked up.
Penta. You talked about it. Ethan Page was actually recognized by the government of Canada for outstanding global impact in sports and entertainment.
You hear that?
Made by Penta from the outside.
Here's what we have. We have too many people from Canada.
Well, hey, Canada produces great professional wrestling.
We have too many people from Florida, New York, California,
Boston,
what,
Atlanta.
Massachusetts, Georgia, Texas. Just going off states. New Jersey,
Chicago.
Illinois, pretty much. Michigan, I think, has some. Pennsylvania.
Specific cities.
I'm going
Philadelphia.
off states. Pennsylvania.
His finishing move, but
What?
Penta able to counter.
That's a driver.
Penta driver. Not to do it. Cover. And somehow Page kicked out at 2. On instinct alone, Ethan Page.
I thought for a second the match was going to end, but why is the Penta driver all of a sudden becoming his signature instead of the finisher?
I don't know.
Remember, he was beating people with that move.
I don't know. I guess they just love the Mexican Destroyer. I don't know.
I think what will happen. Here's what I think happens with. God dang it, where was it
I
at?
made a Team Canada Journey of Wrestling with Eric Young, Lance Storm, and Doug Williams. He's not Canadian. For Pete.
Hey, it's nice to know that at least Washington has its great pro wrestlers.
Yep, Sidney Sweeney.
Yeah, but I'm talking like Darby and Swerve and Nick Wayne and Bryan Danielson, Josh Barnett. I don't think anybody talks about. What about Greg Valentine? He's from Seattle. Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Really?
Yeah, most of the wrestlers I just mentioned are from AEW though. None from WWE.
People that were in WWE.
There's nobody in WWE except
you notice something?
for Deion Lennox. He's from Federal Way.
You notice something?
And PJ Bassa. PJ Bassa's from Seattle. Those are the only two I know.
You know what? You notice something?
Yeah.
Notice that all those people from Washington and yes, please. You take this, please.
As you were saying, you could continue your conversation.
You notice that all those people from Washington and AEW are all either top guys or prospects. You notice that?
The three names that I just mentioned are former world champions.
Yep, Brian, Swerve, and then the current world champion Darby.
Yeah, so
And then there's also Nick Wayne, who I believe is still Ring of Honor TV champion. No, I think Atlanta's.
I would not be surprised if
Ring of Honor TV champion.
they have what's his name as a world champion. So
Nick Wayne.
Nick Wayne, they proved that it. Deion Lennox. Everybody got.
There's definitely something there with Deion.
With Deion Lennox.
Mom, I see you.
Incoming message.
Yes, I did. I got a couple science assignments done.
The novel prep is really important.
Hmm?
The novel prep is very important.
I know. I found a book. I have a file.
His partner, Je'Von Evans. Penta suffered a tremendous